Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy for those who are new here, and today I'm going to be creating this Valentine makeup look. So if you want to know how I created it, just keep on watching. First, I'm going to go in with my Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer by NYX, and I'm in the shade Alabaster. Normally I use a brush 99% of the time when I do my makeup, but this time I'm going to go ahead and use a beauty blender. This is a really nice concealer. It never creases on me, at least from my personal experience using it, and I like the formula. It's very creamy. Now let's just take this time to admire the palette. Oh my goodness, it is so cute. It's so much cuter in person than on the website. I just love it. I love the Valentine aesthetic, of course, and then hence the name Flirty Talk, which I think is such a cute title for the palette. Let's go in and open it up. Here's inside of the palette. I love the berry tones and the reds and pinks. Of course, it's gonna be that color scheme because of Valentine's Day, but you get some shimmers and some duochromes and some mattes. So I'm gonna go in and dive into some of these colors. They are so pretty. Also, I love the details of the packaging. So like when you open the cover, the inside is like all these little cute little details. I think that's just an added special touch. First up, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into this really pretty light pink shade called Head Over Heels, and I'm gonna take that into my crease. For as light as this shade is, it is showing up pretty decently, so I'm pretty happy about that because at first I was like, I'm pretty fair skinned, and I'm not really sure if the shade was going to like actually show up on my skin, but it's coming through. You just have to like build it up. Comment down below what you guys are going to be doing for Valentine's Day this year. Normally me and my husband go out to dinner and we go see a movie, but I'm not really sure what we're going to do this year. I definitely know we're going to go out to dinner, but I think I want to go bowling instead and just kind of switch it up. I've been in the mood to go bowling, so I think I'm going to convince them to go bowling. That's probably what we're going to do. And now I went ahead and switched my brush, and I'm going to go into this matte shade called Your Fave. And I'm just going to work that into the outer corner. Oh wow, I love this shade. It's so pretty. I feel like I say that about everything. I think that's like my favorite word is pretty for some reason, but everything in my opinion is pretty. Like if I like it, I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. But I really do like it. I think it's cute and just have to like blend it out and work that in. Y'all, I cannot believe it is already February and Valentine's Day is coming up. It's so crazy to me. Like this year is gonna fly by. I can already sense it. It's just amazing to me like how fast time goes by when you get older. I will be 29 in April, which rest in peace my 20s. This is my last year of being in my 20s. I can't believe it, but I'm so thankful and blessed. A lot of people like get really upset or they cringe at the fact of getting old, and me, I'm the total opposite. I really just admire and feel so appreciative any birthday that I have and can be here to celebrate for, because life is so short. But I'm very excited that I am going into my last year of my 20s, and I really feel like my 30s is going to be so filled with blessings, and I can just feel like I'm going to really do great things in my 30s. I just feel really good about it, so I'm actually really excited. And like if you guys see some of that fallout down here, just ignore that because I'm gonna go in and clean it up anyway. This is why I always do my eye looks first, because if I had my foundation and all my face products on, I would have to go in and clean it up and it would kind of be like a pain. So that's why I go ahead and do my eye look first. And now I'm gonna take a flat shadow brush and I'm gonna go into this shade here called Be Mine, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. And I'm gonna build it up pretty good and pack it on there. Now I'm gonna go back into this shade called Your Fave that we use for that outer corner, and I'm gonna pick that up and blend out the transition. Now I'm going to take a detailed fine brush and I'm going to pick up this matte shade called Little Red Dress, and I'm going to actually add a little bit of dimension in the very outer corner just to kind of give it a pop. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Also notice my nails, my Valentine nails, I went ahead and did them specifically for this video. No, I did not do them myself, like actually like stencil them on or anything. They're press-on nails, which is my favorite. I have not gone to a nail salon and I can't even tell you how long. I probably think the last time I went to a salon was in 2019, so it was definitely before COVID. It was probably Christmas of 2019 is I think the last time I went and got my nails done at a salon. I don't mess with that anymore for so many reasons, each to their own, but I love press-on nails and they're so convenient and they stay on and they last me for like 2 weeks. If you apply them, like actually like going extra steps to make sure they last, they save so much money too. Like, you will not catch me in a salon ever. Like, I love press-on nails. In case you guys are wondering, this is the Epic Ink Eyeliner by NYX. This is the eyeliner I went ahead and used. And for my mascara, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Jetsetter mascara. This is one of my favorites from the drugstore. It's very affordable and a very high quality mascara for a really great price. And here's what the wand looks like. For my primer, I'm going to be using the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. This is a really great drugstore primer. It actually is kind of in comparison to the Hydro Grip Primer by Milk, but I really like this one even though I have dry skin. But this primer actually helps to keep your makeup on longer because it's a gripping primer, so I actually really like it for one of those like makeup looks that I'm creating and I need it to last like forever. This is my go-to. And it has like a really tacky formula, but the only thing I've noticed, like when I use primers like this, when I take my makeup off at the end of the day, I have to like really like do deep hydration for my skin because sometimes it does irritate me, but that's only because I have like really dry skin. So I should have went ahead and like put my hair back. I never do that and I know I should because my hair gets in the way of my makeup sometimes, but I could not find any hair clips and I was like trying to get this video done. It's like probably 8 o'clock at night, so I like to do a lot of my tutorials late at night. I know like that can be a pain for me sometimes because then I have to take all my makeup off at the end of the tutorial, but just works out for me and my schedule. So after I do this, yep, I'm gonna be taking all of this makeup off. Alright guys, so this is how everything is turning out so far. This is like what my eye look is looking like. I do need to go ahead and apply my lashes. My primer is on, so my base is very tacky and sticky, which that is what you want because it is a gripping primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes and I'll be right back. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. I got the shade 170 and 130. I'm kind of like in between both of these, so I just figured I'd go ahead and mix them to create my perfect foundation. Just some information on the back here. It says it's an luminous natural skin finish, buildable light to medium coverage, and long wear. So I normally am like a full coverage gal, which a lot of you know who watch my videos. So I obviously am gonna try to build it best to my coverage that I prefer. So let's go in and move into the foundation. So I went ahead and took both of those shades and just mixed them. And it is coming across very light coverage. And if you guys notice that my earrings are no longer in my ears, it's because I took them out. They were irritating my ears really, really bad. I've noticed that since I'm getting a little bit older, my ears like are becoming sensitive to jewelry I'm wearing, and it's kind of unfortunate because I used to be able to wear like any kind of earrings, but they are just like getting on my nerves and my ears were hurting, and I'm not sure if it's just those in particular, but I've noticed with other ones, and kind of sucks because I used to be able to wear whatever I wanted and now I can't for some reason. So if you guys have that problem, let me know. So just kind of stinks, but it is what it is, just earrings. So I'm gonna have to like get some, you know, that are gonna work better for me. I have like sterling silver earrings. Those were just, you know, kind of like cheap earrings, but they were cute. So I took them out. Concealer makes such a world of a difference. I mean, every step I do, I feel like it makes a world of a difference, but concealer really helps me out, like with bags and hiding blemishes that I don't want to be there. So if you're not using concealer, you really should, in my opinion anyway. I mean, it does do a good job about hiding bags, which I have a lot of those, so I really like concealer. And now I'm gonna go ahead and set my foundation, and I'm gonna be using the Morphe Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my foundation. Anytime you're dealing with loose setting powders, it can be a little messy, and especially this one, a little bit of product, and I mean a little bit of product, can go such a long way. So be very careful when you're using like loose setting powders. I've had experiences one time, and this is just not fun, but it's kind of funny looking back at it now. I've had setting powders like I'm pouring into like the lid because I use it into my pan to actually take my brush and like dip it in. And I've had setting powders that would just like tip over and dump all over the place. It's not fun, but just be careful, just like an FYI, anytime you're using like loose setting powders, just use with caution, I will say. Next, I'm gonna go in and use my K.A.B Cosmetics Volume 2 Contour Palette. I'm gonna go in and use this for my bronzer. This palette is massive. This would make a really great palette for like contour and bronzer for like brides. Like if you're MUA and you go in and you do bridal makeup, this would be really great because it has like all the different tones for like deep skin tone, light skin tone. So this would be a really great product to use, just saying. But I'm gonna go in and use this shade right here down at the bottom on the right hand side called Cinnamon. And I'm gonna use that for my bronzer. So if you notice that like when I went in, it looks a little harsh like right in here. So all I'm gonna do is take one of my powder brushes that I use for my loose setting powder, and I'm gonna go over that and kind of lighten it up. And don't forget to take it down the jawline, and I like to take a little bit of it and actually go down the neck just to make sure that the color tones are like blending together beautifully and you're not like noticing like where it stops completely at your jaw. Some people do that, but I like to kind of take it down just to make sure everything kind of transitions really well. That's just my personal preference. But you just like want to make sure that you get into the forehead and to the hairline and just be very light with it. Next up, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pressed Powder Blush, and this is in the shade Hot to Touch. This is a part of the Valentine collection, and I'm going to open it up and show you what the packaging looks like on the inside. Just look how adorable that is. I love like the material at the top here. It just feels very smooth, but it's so cute. It's very like obviously Valentine's Day, but I just love it. I think it's adorable. And here's what the shade looks like. So pretty. It's like that beautiful Barbie pink because of course, you know, I love my pink, but you also get a mirror up top here. So let's go in and dive into the blush. I'm gonna try to be like super light-handed with this because this does look very pigmented. Wow, that is so gorgeous. I love that shade a lot. Now that is beautiful. I mean, that is such a pretty shade. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but I love that color. It's actually like, it's probably buildable. I don't want to go in too heavy. I think I may go in a little bit more, but it's so pretty. I really like it a lot. That is such a win for me. So pretty. Wow. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is like a 10 out of 10. The packaging's adorable, the color's adorable. 10 out of 10, like I really recommend this product. I love it, it's so pretty. So cute, like I know I say pretty all the time, but that's when you really know I love something is when I say, wow, so pretty. I know that sounds so basic, but it's cute, super cute. We gotta take some onto the nose because I love blush that's like on the nose. Now I know some of you guys wouldn't go in as heavy with the blush like I did, and that's totally fine. You can tone it down. I just love blush. I love like very rosy cheeks, and obviously I go in with highlighter, but I love blush. I think blush is such an essential when you do makeup, even if you're like not doing makeup like really glamorous kind of makeup. I just feel like blush goes such a long way when you're doing makeup. It gives you just a little bit of a pop of color to kind of add some contrast, and it's essential when you do makeup. I feel like that's just my belief though, but tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. I want to know, are you like a really big blush kind of fan? Do you like highlighter, contour? Like what is your go-to when you do your makeup? Let me know down below in the comments. And next up, I'm gonna go in with highlighter, and this is in the shade Love Struck. Here's what the packaging looks like. Again, that heart shape, which is really adorable. Here's what it looks like on the inside, and of course you get the mirror up top. I'm gonna go in and apply it. Hopefully it's very shimmery. I can't really tell in the pan, so let's go in and see what it looks like. not really sure if you guys can see that or not, but I like it. I wouldn't say it's probably gonna be my most favorite highlight. I was expecting a little bit more shimmery, but that's totally fine. It's very a wearable highlight, like it's not overpowering, but it just kind of gives you a little bit of a glow. I would not say this highlight is a highlight I would go for if like I'm trying to be like beaming, you know, but I do like it. It's cute, it's very settled. Again, not my most favorite highlight, and that's totally fine. The blush, I love the blush, hands down. But the highlight is very settled, but it does give a very pretty glow. I just think like you have to build it up because again, I'm somebody that loves a lot of highlight, but very pretty, very settled. I'm gonna take some onto the nose. And then the Cupid's bow. Okay, I do like that. I just wish it was a little bit more shimmery, but that's okay. I think it gives like an extra little touch, you know? But that is like really pretty. It actually adds like the whole look like come together. I really believe like inner corner highlight, it can make a look go from like here to there like super quick. You'd be very surprised what the most simple detail can really make or break a look. I mean, believe me, it's crazy. Now I'm gonna go in and line my lips, and I'm gonna be using the ColourPop lip liner, and this is in the shade Dial Up. This entire look is giving me Barbie inspiration and like Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. I love pink. Like pink is such my favorite color, hands down. Like I don't like a lot of other colors honestly, but pink, I'm obsessed with pink. If my house could be pink, I'm not even joking you. If my house could be pink, I would have a pink house. I would have a pink car. I love pink that much. Guys, look how cute this packaging is. I cannot get over it. I think it's so adorable. So girly, which obviously I'm very girly, so I love that packaging. It's so cute. Okay guys, so this took a turn for the worst, and let me explain. My lips right now, like my color is not supposed to be this bold of a color. Let me just say that. My lip colors that I chose, like my lip liner and then the lipstick here, obviously I was not paying attention when I ended up getting this lip liner, like this shade here, and then this lipstick, because like look at that, like if anything my lip liner should have been this color, and then maybe my lipstick or something like being a little bit lighter or whatever, you know what I mean? It just does not look like it went together. But that's okay, I'm just gonna go with it. But honestly, like I like the color, just I think it's a little much right now, but it happens, you make mistakes, it's just makeup, and sometimes like when this stuff happens, sometimes you just have to go with it and make the best of it. So I did add a little bit of highlight to my like Cupid's bow, just to kind of lighten it up a little bit, but I don't think it looks terrible. I mean, I think it could definitely look better, but I don't think it looks terrible. So it is what it is. So since we're going all out and this look is looking very out there, I decided to go ahead and use my stamps that I ordered These are like press-on stamps, like one of them is a pink heart and the other is a red heart. At first I wasn't gonna use it because of like my eye look and I didn't want to overpower the look. But you know what, I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna do it, you know, what the heck, we're here, might as well. I mean, you know, it's kind of one of those things like, yeah, I should stop right now because I don't wanna like ruin the look, but let's just go in and knock it out and see what it looks like. Here is what the packaging looks like. I really like this red one right here. I think it really stands out. So I'm gonna put them on the back of my hand first before I apply them to my face because I wanna make sure they work well before I just go in and like plop it onto my face because I don't wanna ruin my face makeup. Here's what they look like. They're so cute. I like that. They're not like, you know, too blotchy or anything. I really like the red one a lot. So I'm gonna go in with the red one first and I'm gonna apply it onto my cheek. I wonder like where I should apply it. Maybe I should figure out that first before I just like go in. But I think I may like go over in here and see what it will look like. Make sure it's like not upside down. Oh my gosh, I'm like nervous. My hand is like shaking. Oh my god. Okay. Y'all, I can't, this is like, are you kidding me? I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it literally just looked like I ruined my entire makeup. I'm so mad. No. Wow. Like, it looks like I just have this random like big old red dot on my face. Like, it looks like a distraction. Like, this looks like too much now. Oh my god. I can notice like the little ring. It's like that little circle part that just like, it looks like I have a red circle. It doesn't even look like a heart. I'm so disappointed. I'm gonna go in and add the pink one and maybe like the pink one will, you know, kind of like bring it together. We'll see. Okay, we're going in with the pink. Okay, the pink one actually worked. I think what happened is that I like pressed too hard for the red one and it just like kind of didn't come out looking the greatest. But the pink one is so cute, so I don't think it looks bad, but that's all I'm doing. I'm not doing any more because I don't want to look crazy even more than I already look probably. But I will say it's cute. It adds like a little pop, so you know, it's fun, it's creative. I don't think this is a makeup look everybody would be like a go-to to go out for Valentine's Day, but it's very creative, so it's fun though. I haven't done something this creative and fun and I feel like forever, so I actually like it. I just wish this one was like more of a heart. I could go back over it, but I'm afraid to because I'm afraid I'm gonna like make it bigger and it's really gonna look even more ridiculous, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. So we'll move on. Alright guys, so that is the final look. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and before you leave, if you can go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, it would mean so much to me. It would really help me out. It is completely free to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to thank you all again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.